Welcome into another episode of Dan Tony Sports. My name is Dan Snyder, joined tonight by the full complement of hosts. We got Dan O'Shea, Tony Casper, Dan Beebe. Gentlemen, how are you all doing tonight?
Pretty good. You know, living the dream, as they say.
Oh, just wonderful.
Oh, that sounds fantastic, guys. Except, it's... Are you guys going crazy being cooped up at home?
Yeah. Speak for yourself.
Sorry, we're not all essential, Tony.
Yeah, well, some of us are.
Yup. I am not essential, but you know what? Damn it, if I don't get my work done, I get in essentially a lot of trouble.
Right.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mean to say it like I'm ungrateful. I mean, I'm still getting a paycheck. I'm still going to work. My days are going by quick. So, I mean, I think, honestly, if I had to do this whole quarantine, not leaving your house to do your job, I probably would have gone crazy. Although, that being said, I did it at Maximus for years of my life, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that was challenging times being there.
Seriously.
But anyways, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the NFC South, the teams, the players that they need in the draft, positions that they need to really take a good look at. We're going to do the same for the AFC South. And then we got some discussions about sports beginning potentially, and we will talk about all of those as well. But I want to get your guys' thoughts. Now, we're going to start with Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball, Dan O'Shea, your absolute favorite sport.
Yes. As everyone knows.
Yes. Has said that they are hoping to begin playing mid-May or early May. I don't remember exactly when. But in May, they're hoping that they can get all of the teams out to Arizona and have them play in different locations in Arizona and start the actual season. Does that sound feasible?
I'm going to say no. There's a lot of wishful thinking with that. Yeah.
I think you're right. Wishful thinking is optimistic at best. I mean, it's also kind of a crazy idea when you think about it.
You figure they're going to have to do all kinds of testing for one, make sure everybody's healthy. Then there's a lot that actually goes into question with it because, I mean, you're going to have to distance people so much. And I heard, they wouldn't even be in the dugout. They'd, sit in the first tier, the seats behind home plate or something. So, it, sounds like they got a lot of planning left to do with it.
You apply a tag. That's not proper social distancing.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Go to the locker room and shit? I don't see how it's feasible at all. In fact, it's probably being risky with the players' health. This is still killing people that are younger. It's just it doesn't happen as often, but it still can be deadly if you're a healthy adult.
I don't want to get it.
Absolutely not.
They're saying.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it's absolutely terrible. I would not want to get it myself. And I don't want anyone I know getting it, or at least not anyone that I care about anyways. But it kind of reminds me of a proposal that the NBA had made where they had asked, how is it that we could get the season started back up and finish like normal? And the doctor who they had asked said what you'd have to do is buy out 3 or 4 hotels, get all of the players and team, staff, etc. to stay in those hotels. All of the games be played at one arena with no fans and no one working other than team officials and the players. And then after each day, test them all and just rinse and repeat. And the last words were, so it's not really feasible.
feasible when you go into that much detail with it.
Yeah, just the testing every person every day doesn't work.
You're not getting those results back for a while. So,
well, now they're saying they have a test that they could find out potentially within minutes, which
15 minutes tops or something.
Yeah, hopefully is true that we'll get that, and hopefully we'll get a vaccine. And actually, I don't even want a vaccine to be developed. I just want the cure or a vaccine type thing that we can just put like in a plane and just drop on people. Because if you refuse a vaccine and you get it and give it to someone, you should be arrested and charged with death.
Mm-hmm. Actually, today they got like something in the trial to prevent it from actually like attaching to people's lungs. So they're going to start testing that pretty soon, I guess.
Well, hopefully they do.
Yeah. Not a vaccine, but something to at least stave it off.
But anything can help at this point. Let's just figure this out and get back to normal.
Diagram of how far that test needs to go into your nasal
Yeah.
Not comfortable.
And we have a little cameo from Chuckles.
Yeah. Thanks. We need to get off this topic. We talk about sports, and you're going to get him all riled up. I don't need that.
Oh, man. If there's anything that can get people riled up more than coronavirus, it's sports. So I don't know that what we're going to be talking about is going to be any better, actually. So, yeah. So
Trump can people riled up more than sports right now.
Yeah, well, we're going to leave politics out of it, but sports. Like I said, Major League Baseball has this cockamamie theory that they could begin playing as soon as, like I said, as May, if they get everybody in Arizona and play all the games in Arizona. That doesn't make sense.
Just shorten the fucking season. It doesn't need to be that many games anyway.
Right? I mean...
We already talked about the 100-game season, so...
Yeah.
I mean, that, what, about mid-June-ish?
Yep.
Did that?
Just pick off where they would have been and just call those games the games. Just take it as if you're starting late. Eliminate the games that should have been played. Yeah, it sucks. We're all going through this. We don't want to have to deal with it, but we are. Call those games a wash. You're still going to have a competitive season at the end of the day. Just have the season and have it play out that way. It just doesn't make any sense to like force the issue just because you want to. It's not gonna help anything.
I still like the idea of just like setting up a 30-team bracket and just playing them down, single elimination. Go that route.
I mean, if we got too far in the season, but I mean, I don't even know that you need to do that. I mean, we're playing so many fucking games anyway in any given season that I just don't know that it matters. Like, the NBA thinking ideas of calling the regular season over and going with the standings as it stands, yeah, some things could have changed, but that may be something that they want to consider. NHL could probably do the same thing, but I mean, baseball, you're talking about 100 and how long is their season?
162 games.
162 games. So what's fucking 60? All right, so it's
what's
so
81?
Your 100.
Like, what? I don't.
50.
Chuckles makes a good point. It's not like they haven't had shortened seasons in the past.
Okay, well, since you're getting into that, we're going to do something a little different. This week in sports history, we're going to do right now, since you brought it up. All right.
Really? Did Chuckles pull that out of thin air?
Yep. April 7th. April 7th, 1995. All right. Baseball exhibition season begins late due to strike. I mean, it's...
Okay.
Yeah, I felt like having a shortened baseball season and other sports seasons is very relevant. I wanted to find one that fits with the time, and Chuckles fucking ruined it. Thanks. But yeah, so this week in sports history done toward the beginning. I hope you're all happy.
That's historic, right? That's the first time. That's the first ever.
Yep, whole podcast is ruined, boys. Shut it down. We'll come back next week.
Yep.
That Hank Aaron hit 715.
Hang on. Chuckles is jumping in with a bunch of this day in sports histories. Apparently,
Yesterday.
Hank Aaron hit the home run to 715 to pass Babe Ruth on this day, and this was also the day that Tiger won the Tiger Slam.
Okay, well, it's also the day that I won the Denny's Grand Slam. So
You won Denny's what?
Grand Slam. Don't worry about it.
Those are always good. Get pancakes with that?
no, I'm just kidding. I hate Denny's.
Really? What's your beef with Denny's? I think we should address that more than anything in sports.
I just don't like their food. It's better than IHOP, but I just don't think their food's all that good.
Dan, let me ask you a question. I think with what you just said, I think it's aligning with me. You would much prefer a real diner, right?
Oh, absolutely. Give me, give me a real diner any day.
This is barely sports.
It's barely sports, but you know what? We are going to get into sports right now. So, so I sent you guys
Derailed again.
a link, and it has like all of the NFL draft needs for each team. We're going to continue doing what we were doing last week. We're going to change it up just a little bit. Instead of saying they're going to draft this person and then having to keep track of who we drafted to what team, we're just going to talk about what players would fit realistic draft picks for each team, what they need, and why we like that player in that position. All right? So, let's get started with... You want to do AFC South or NFC South first?
Don't care.
All right, AFC. All right, so we'll go alphabetical. The Indianapolis Colts, according to thedraftnetwork.com, the biggest needs for the Indianapolis Colts are wide receiver and quarterback. Secondary would be offensive line, tight end, defensive line, wide receiver. Ancillary would be edge, tackle, corner, linebacker, safety, running back. And under the list of don't need, there's nothing. So apparently, they need literally everything.
I mean, I don't want to choose a particular player for Indianapolis because of everything that you just said. And the reason that I feel that way is because Indy doesn't have a pick in the first fucking round.
Right.
So they literally should go for what is the best available whenever they draft. It doesn't matter who it is, what position. Who's ever the best on the board, you should probably get them.
Probably, yes. So, Indianapolis...
I didn't even trust Phillip Rivers. Okay, good. You signed him. How much more do you think he honestly has in the tank?
2 years.
Not even that.
Even if you give him 2 years, you might as well, if a quarterback is there that you like and that you're willing to try and develop, you might as well take him.
No, you're absolutely